Hi, this is Scott Johnson, and I'm here to talk about disc golf for Good Shepherd. I've played disc golf for roughly 25 years. I am a rec player. I've done about 2 to 3 actual tournaments, so I'm not in it for, say, the money or anything as a player. My occupation is a behind the wheel instructor, and that gives me kind of a sense of coaching. For 2 seasons, we've done grades 6 to 8, which is A grade. We achieved 3rd place in our first year, 4th place in the most recent year. There are 9 schools altogether in the Wells program. For this year, we expect 3 tournaments, all to be in September on Saturdays. The dates of those are on the Team Snap app, and we probably will have other ways to get that information out. This year we have, to my knowledge, we have 4 4th graders as of this date, and 1 5th grader. That would be the B class. We've not done the B class before, so I'm kind of excited to work with that age. A class, of course, is 6th to 8th graders. So last I understood from previous years, B class does fewer baskets, so that would hopefully have the round go faster. Courses are a little bit of a drive in suburbs of the Twin Cities area. One of them is out just inside the border of Wisconsin. I am asking parents to arrange for rides, as I cannot guarantee one myself, so that's something to plan for. How the game's played. It's just like ball golf. You have to get the lowest score, lowest number of throws to get to the basket to win, against the opponents. For the time, we'll be going with what's called best throw. All that means is 4 players on the card line up, they all throw. You pick the best shot, everyone goes to that shot, and they all start over from there. So one benefit of playing this sport is everyone gets to play. There's like nobody on the bench. And then I or some adult will actually tally the score. Practice, I go by the hybrid model practice. We will not practice after school. I know that might have been communicated previously, but we'll do practice in a hybrid way. Think of it like clinics, and that's really based on availability of the parents and how I can line up my schedule. Right now, as it stands, I'm trying to make available my Sunday afternoons. Weekdays are a little bit tougher, but to get the practice that we need, it's going to take some effort by any families that can to get out during August to get some basic practice. Where can you play? The courses that I would recommend that will probably do most practice is Alamagnet Park and possibly Lions Park in Shakopee. Another course that you should think about is Kenwood Trails in Lakeville at the Kenwood Middle School. That is the most realistic to the wooded courses that we'll have in our tournaments. For equipment, each will have a bag of 4 to 5 discs that would be provided by the school, and I'm going to go over that right now. First, we're going to look at what's called a driver, and that has a very beveled edge. That's what you start to throw really long throws. You have a driver, and then you have something called a mid-range. I think for this age group, a mid-range might work even for starting out at the tee box. That's a mid-range. This is called a buzz. Every student should get familiar with using a buzz. It has the ability to stay straight for a long time, and when we practice, we'll talk more about that. These are 2 putters, so when you're near the basket, you're going to use a putter. And I strongly favor and urge, if any parents can pick up the Judge, which is by Dynamic Disc, it's the greatest putter to use, and to use it at an early age would be really worth it. This is called a marker. So when you go to your lie after your throw, it's customary to put a marker in place of your disc, just like people do in ball golf. This is a driver, and it has a numbering system on it. So the main thing I want to say today is the first number in the digits here, there's 4 digits to help you decide what's the best throw and disc. So the far left number is really key, and that number for this age group should be generally a 7, 8, 9, or maybe 10. It's harder to throw the ones that are higher. There's a DVD that I plan. One great source that I wish to make available to the students is the DVD called Disc Golf Fundamentals by two pro players. This gets into fundamentals of how to play. It's something you can use. YouTube is full of videos for beginners, and I always say try to find ones that seem to be applicable to your student's style. Sources to get equipment, if you did wish to buy some of your own, that's certainly up to you. The main ones are the following. Gotta Go, Gotta Throw is probably the largest supplier in the Midwest, based in the Golden Valley, and of course they do have a website. Again, that's Gotta Go, Gotta Throw. Locally, we have Played Against Sports right here in Burnsville. They have a supply. Dick's Sporting Good has a limited supply. Shields has a very large supply of discs. We tend to favor, for the new students, the Discraft brand. Certainly you can look at others, but we're trying to keep it, we're trying to have it where students are playing with similar discs just to help each other. So the bag that you'll receive from the school will have those, like I said, the similar discs. That's all for now. Enjoy a great round, and welcome to disc golf at Good Shepherd.